Okay, g'day lads. So this will be the Brutal campaign for Heart of the Swarm. I wasn't going to do this because the Brutal campaign was a lot easier than Wings of Liberty. The reason I want to go through this is I've sort of got a completionist thing where I have to do everything in order. So, of course, a couple of months from now probably we'll be seeing the last part of Starcraft, which will be, is it Legacy of the Void? So I thought I'd just go through this, maybe have a bit of fun, warm up a bit of stuff, so hopefully it's enjoyable. Alright, let's start.
Open the door, son.
Valerian's orders, sir. No visiting.
Open the door.
Good morning, Commander.
Junior.
Gentlemen, the test protocol will begin in 2 minutes.
Make the most of this test. It's your last one. Now give us a minute.
Very well.
We're getting out of here tonight, darling.
Good. Then we can go after Minsk.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. This is about you and me.
Until Minsk is dead, there can't be a you and me.
I moved heaven and earth to bring you back, Sarah.
I can't watch you throw that away just for revenge.
Initiating test phase 2.
I never gave up on you, Sarah.
Don't you give up on us!
Test phase 2 commencing.
What are you hoping to get out of these tests, Valerian? I told you, I don't remember anything about being the Queen of Blades.
We have to find out how much of the Zerg mutagen is left in your system. I appreciate your cooperation, Kerrigan.
Do you usually keep cooperative people in a containment cell?
When we know it's safe, I'll unlock your door myself. Now, can you reach out with your mind? Do you sense it?
A drone? Are you really asking me to take control of a Zerg mind? Do you know what could happen?
All the test subjects are in a secure environment. Okay, the next step. See if you can order the drone to mutate into a hatchery.
A hatchery is the central structure of a Zerg base. It spreads creep so that other structures can be built. The hatchery also produces lava, which you use to morph into more drones or other Zerg creatures. When you use lava, the hatchery will replenish them over time.
Okay, Kerrigan. I'm releasing more drones into the test chamber. See if you can order them to gather those resources.
Okay, so this is really just the tutorial mission one. There's not much interesting that happens in this one. I usually keep my hatcheries on 3 or 4 or 5, etc. Just so I can tap back between them, and I keep my armies on 1, 2, and 3. During this, yeah, there's not too much you can do to speed it up.
Kerrigan.
I build a bit more drones than they suggest, though.
I need an overlord to morph anything else.
Do it then. One overlord shouldn't hurt.
The Zerg use overlords to generate more supply. Your current supply maximum is displayed in the upper right corner of the screen, along with how much supply you are currently using. If you do not have enough available supply, you will not be able to morph a unit. Not enough.
Okay, so usually it's about a little bit more than 2 drones on each mineral patch. I'm going to build about 12 drones before they build the spawning pool that they want me to get.
Excellent.
So I'm going to need another overlord. I usually build my overlords at 9 as well.
Try mutating a drone into a spawning pool.
So they want me to essentially 10 pool. I'm not going to do that.
Not enough minerals. To mutate a Zerg
It's going to get 2 more drones.
First, select a drone by left-clicking.
Yeah, there's not too much you can do while they're waiting for it to warm up. There's 2 more. So I only have 5 mineral patches in this one, which is a bit lower than normal, I believe. So I'll make one of my drones as soon as this one hatches, actually. Okay.
Not enough minerals. The spawning pool allows the hatchery to turn lava.
So I'm going to replace that drone. When you're playing Zerg, it's always good to remember that every building you take reduces your drone count.
Right?
So I just build a few extra.
We have a controlled environment.
I'm going to build a few more overlords before I start building Zerglings.
You should go down to the test chamber and inspect it.
I can see just fine from up here, thanks. I think that's all we need today, Kerrigan. Great work.
If you think that was great work, wait till you see this. I'll make some zerglings.
Okay, so I have that last overlord coming up. Probably need some more before the end of this mission.
Not enough minerals.
Kerrigan, what are you doing?
Putting your controlled environment to the test.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
A good way to manage a hatchery is just to build the drones, then hit shift and add it to your control groups. For me, it's shift 1, and that adds all my eggs to my new control group. So you see the eggs are there, and they'll hatch and they'll come straight to my next army.
Stop! I didn't ask you to create zerglings!
Funny thing about Zerg, Valerian, they never do what you expect.
Shut down the experiment. Get sentry bots in there to sanitize those holding cells. Lock down on the sublevel and power up the Eradicator. Nothing gets out!
Maybe if I destroy your pretty Eradicator, you'll learn you can't control the Zerg.
Okay, so you want to make sure your hatchery doesn't fill up on larvae.
Those sentry bots are
So I'm
destroying
going to build a few more
the Zerglings in
Zerglings.
their pens. I can change that.
Wait till they hatch, just so I can overwhelm them, which is what you want to do with Zerg. Alright, that should do it. I'm going to make another overlord with the next larvae because they're going to get more like Zerglings. So I'm going to run past them a little bit before I attack by hitting A, and then I can move. That's just so I can essentially silhouette them, is what they call it usually.
You were very
So there's another overlord. Actually, I'm going to build another overlord as well.
I'll free them too.
And I keep moving my rally point in my hatchery by hitting my 4 and pushing it down to my new position.
Containment breach. Zerg specimens.
Alright, so let's go down and take these out.
Evacuate the scientists.
So I'm going to run past a bit and then attack. Run past. This is just so my Zerglings don't bunch up. Okay. Attack that. More Zerglings. I'm going to take these ones. Move my rally point again.
More Zerglings. Good. I can use them.
So run past a bit and attack.
Kerrigan, this is not a game.
It never is with the Zerg.
But like I said, this is the first mission. It's just a tutorial essentially on how to build your base. So it's not anything interesting or too strenuous. I guess the first missions are usually like that. Although I think Wings of Liberty was a bit harder. I think the first mission was called Training Day. You had a certain limit of Marines.
Zerg, run!
Damn it! Get all personnel off that level.
see what's in these jars. Not sure.
More personnel remain on sublevel.
It's all out of control.
It's quite cute as these lurkers. This gas isn't too much to worry about. I'm gonna split my groups up.
Containment door won't open until I destroy those turrets.
It is damaging them, but it's not like it's any big deal.
That gas is hurting my zerglings. The door's open. Now to destroy the Eradicator.
So I'm going to build another Overlord, I think, because I get more free zerglings. Which adds to supply.
More zerglings here. Well, they're mine now.
So you see all those new zerglings just coming straight to me, which is what I want. So I just keep, don't even have to turn back to look at my base, just keep tapping 4 and then selecting my larvae with the hotkeys and adding them to my control group. Also, you can take out this little bot for fun. So should get some more zerglings from that. That's a bonus mission.
Not yet, I haven't. I'm still in your containment cell.
Eradicator activated.
Okay, so just want enough to surround the Eradicator, then send the rest to those other bots. Otherwise they'll just, see how they run around in circles, it's wasting their DPS. And mission complete.
Eradicator destroyed. Situation critical.
The Zerg have overrun the sublevel. You're lucky no one was killed, Kerrigan.
Luck had nothing to do with it. And maybe now, you understand how dangerous the Zerg are. I'll send them back to their pens.
I appreciate that. I'm opening your cell right now, if you'd like to join me. And perhaps next time you can make your point without destroying half the facility.
Yeah, I think I have all the achievements from playing this when it first came out. If you guys have an achievement like you specifically want to see me do, I can do it. Just let me know in the comments and I'll show a guide to it.
You made a mess down there, Sarah.
Starting to regret bringing me back?
Never.
I heard about what happened with your friend Tychus. I'm sorry.
He made his choice. I made mine.
Maybe you should have let him kill me. I slaughtered millions as the Queen of Blades.
That wasn't you, Sarah. Leave the past behind, and let's focus on getting out of here. I'll suit up and meet you here in an hour.
Okay. That sounds good.